Finding ways to address homelessness has been an issue in Portland for years. That conversation can get heated when talking about plans for a new up to 200-bed shelter on Riverside Street near the Westbrook line. The City Council chose this location to replace the Oxford Street shelter in 2019, but not everyone was happy with that decision. And now some are even taking action. Chloe Tebow joins us live this morning from Portland City Hall with the latest. Hi, Chloe.
Hi, Sam. Good morning. Yeah, last month, a group of Portland residents submitted a petition to the City Council for a ballot initiative that would require most new shelters to operate 24 hours a day and limit their capacities to 50 beds. Now, this group is collecting signatures to support its mission, while others advise against it.
I was homeless 4 times myself.
William Higgins Jr. knows firsthand what it's like to experience homelessness. Now he's the executive director of Homeless Advocacy for All, a group dedicated to changing public perception and helping people in need find resources.
While I was homeless, I saw where things could be improved.
People need to shift their perspective and realize this is humanity's problem.
Higgins and Randall are supporting a petition to require most new shelters in Portland to be open 24 hours a day and limit capacity to 50 beds. If the petition gets 1,500 signatures by July 2nd, it would appear as a 2021 Portland November ballot question. This initiative is challenging the city's current plan to build a new up to 200-bed facility on Riverside Street near the Westbrook line, replacing the Oxford Street homeless shelter.
I think we can do better than that. I think that we can have folks feel like they have an area to go to where they're not packaged in and they feel safe.
Another of this group's concerns is that the proposed facility would isolate those experiencing homelessness.
I think it's important for all the communities in Portland to feel connected to the people that are in need.
It's taking an approach that I think to the city is out of sight, out of mind.
This week, the city released developer bids for the Riverside facility, at least 2 of which are higher than the originally anticipated $8 to $10 million price tag. The city attributes some of that increase to needing more space with pandemic safety measures and a rise in overall construction costs. Portland officials say this facility wouldn't just be a shelter, though.
The idea is that we don't want people getting stuck in an emergency shelter. We want them to move on to housing.
Mayor Kate Snyder says the Riverside facility would act as a service center for people experiencing homelessness, allowing them to connect with housing and job resources on site. That's a need some on the front lines can speak to.
If you put everything in one place and you allow all of the service providers from the community to all go to one place, people who experience homelessness can go to that one place and have all their needs met most efficiently.
A looming goal as Portland continues to be hit hard by this crisis.
The amount of money that we spent to service people experiencing homelessness is equivalent to what the rest of the state spends, as far as the number of people we serve.
We need to follow through with the plan that has been put together by people who do this work on the ground and have been for 45, 50 years.
Now, Mayor Snyder says the city already sees overflow at the Oxford Street shelters, so she's worried reducing the capacity of most new shelters to 50 people would create even more problems. And if the Riverside facility is built, it would require between 6 to 8 feet between beds, not mats, and it would also include meals, programming, counseling, and a medical clinic. Petition organizers say they've already received a few hundred signatures so far. Live in Portland this morning, Chloe Tebow, News Center, Maine.